saw myself in the mirror with a sad look. Then I saw him run screaming. It smiled back at me.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Anime Me Pod. It's me, Junji, with my co-host Sal, and we are here to bring you some more spooky anime because it is the spooky season, y'all.
Joe Angel, and I am
Mm.
scared, bro. I'm so scared.
I'm scared.
Uh, Mostly about the economy and like real world stuff, like taxes and I'm afraid of like government shutdowns. You know what I'm saying? Like grown stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like forget this.
Grown folks stuff.
Ghosts and goblins. Like if this was really supposed to happen, like if it eventually happened, I think we would. Like if the streets start roaming with zombies, we'd be like. You know what? I got work tomorrow, and I'm afraid that they're gonna cut my light
I ain't
off.
got
You know
time for all
what I'm
that.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm afraid of deadlines. That's what I'm really afraid of. I'm afraid that I'm gonna miss some deadlines, and they gonna cut my water
I
off.
gotta pay this bill. What are you talking about, zombies, man?
Yeah. By the way, this is Anime Me, where we teach you how to love, watch, listen to anime first episode at a time, every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Wherever you listen to podcasts, wherever you watch podcasts, that is where we are, y'all. And to continue the spooky season and spookiness of this month, we have the Junji Ito Collection, which was the man who brought us Uzumaki.
Okay, so I thought that, can say I'm like the way they present this, I'm like, okay, Junji Ito must be like Mr. Horror, like the way Stephen King is to America.
Spooky master.
Yeah, spooky master.
Yes.
I'm here for that. Dude, the Japanese have their pulse on some of the scariest stuff. They really do. I mean, I know it's a different culture. They also view like certain things differently,
Life and
but
death
like
differently.
yeah, but like the ring came from there,
Oof, I remember that.
we like there was something else that I was like, yo,
We
that's
had that.
horrifying.
The audition.
The
That one
audition.
was
That's the one I was
crazy,
thinking of.
dude.
Yeah, freaky,
Oof.
dude. What was the other
Stuff that could
one?
actually happen.
Yeah, a little too real. But
Too
like,
real.
speaking of which, how about a little bit of anime news before we get into this? What's that movie? We watched it for, I don't know why we didn't. Do you know the movie? Do you know the movie that's about to hit theaters?
Blue.
Perfect
Oh, no.
Blue. Yeah.
Perfect Blue, yeah.
Perfect Blue is gonna be back in theater. I go, okay, so what? Did this man get out of jail? The person who wrote and animated this just got out of jail. This man made bond. He's on parole, and the first thing he does is put this movie back in theater. Come on, now lock him up. Lock him up.
He's like, hey, I got to pay out my lawyer fees. I need to put this movie back.
Hey, you know what? I know y'all weren't ready for it the first time, but be prepared to not be ready for it the second time, baby. Actually,
do this one more time.
One more again, dude. I watched the trailer though. I was kind of like, yo, I gotta watch this movie again. It really is a banger, and it's scary though, right? Like. Did we not do that for spooky season? I don't remember.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, we did it. It was on our. I can't remember the title. Featured range. Will throw it up right here. Title. But it's like that psychological horror stuff because it's like, okay, yeah, this is all psychological stuff, but it's actually like real life stuff because this actually happens.
It is
and can happen.
Yeah, it's wild. And I just got like a well, not a reminder, a notification for it on my Instagram. You must have got the same thing. And I click on it, and then I put in my address or my zip code to see if it was anywhere near me. Nowhere near.
Nowhere.
I don't think it's gonna be in Texas, bro. Like Texas is already like, what is this? No. You can't be watching. You can't be watching this nonsense. Hey, okay, so back to the show. News is over. Unless you got some anime news to share.
News is done.
Hey, we got it.
Anime news do I got to share this week? None that I saw yet.
Nah. We good. Junji Ito Collection. Let me give you the shortest synopsis known to man.
Do it.
This is a collection of animated horror stories based on the works of a Japanese artist, Junji Ito. The end. You know, like I as I was watching this show, I was kind of like, what's happening? And that's all I got is kind of I told you the last episode that my notes were terrible and nonsensical and I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
This one I literally don't know, and I think I can't remember a lot of it because it was 2 episodes. Like I was like, I'm watching, I'm like, okay, the show's that show's over, but I was like, or it kind of resolved, and then I looked, and there was like 15 minutes left or 10 minutes left, and I was like, okay, what is this though? Did I accidentally start the next episode? Yeah, like where's that guy from that one thing that I was just now watching? Come to find out, it's just another horror story, and so like, I'm going like, oh snap, this is like old school Twilight Zone or like old school like. Right, scary. Name something
scary,
like.
What was
they
that?
just have
Tales
like
from the Hood.
Tales from the Hood.
Tales from the Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt. Yeah. That's what this is. That's
you know
what this
about
is.
that. Hey, if you know about that, you real.
Hey yo, you a real one if you know about Tales from the Hood, bro. Oh my gosh, it was on TV the other day. I don't even know how I stumbled across it. I was like, oh, I gotta go back and watch these, or maybe I don't. They're bad, dude. Okay, so let's see if I can. I'm gonna spit out some of these my notes, and you just tell me what was happening. Okay, I said I was already horrified. You know what gets me is old gray face people. Gray face is horrifying.
Sickly looking people.
Sickly looking people freak me out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just like me having to face my own mortality that makes me scared. But that old gray, which one of the girls got old gloomy face out here doing horrible things to people. Okay, let me see if I can give this a synopsis. It's like a scary kid who is into is kind of like voodoo a little bit, but is also just like part of a family. And he's a bit of an outcast. He thinks highly of himself, though.
The black sheep, as they call it.
He's a black sheep. And he just is, like, fine with terrorizing people. Like, that's what it is. He's just kind of... He's a pest, though. That's that I love.
He's that weird kid.
I was thinking about that. I was like, man, these kids are real, dude. Like, I remember seeing a kid... kind of like this where they
I met this kid once or twice in my school.
Yeah, he was in gym and he was trying to like control with things with his mind, you know what I'm saying? Like the rest of us are playing kickball. The rest of us are kickball, and the other was intensely like trying to make you fall, trying to make you with his mind powers, and you're like, yo, hey, the rest of us is just trying to play a game here. Quit trying to
cool, man.
Listen here, Jimmy. Okay, just you're regular, like everybody else. Wait, what is this? Being over, just thinking. Okay, no, this doesn't make any sense. Love the punk rock opening. I
Yeah.
watched this late at night, and so some of my notes don't make any sense. Old Gloomy Face is being kind of weird. Oh, no, no, nothing. No, I can't say that. You're gonna definitely bleep that. He's weird, bro. He's weird, bro. He's petting the heck out of that frog. I wrote that down. He's petting the heck out of that frog. Was that frog dead? He finds a frog and he's like, "Oh, here you are, little like hibernating
Uh,
frog."
I think
'Cause
it was alive in the beginning, and
right,
then
and then he like puts it
I think so. So it's
into
frogs
some.
hibernate too, right? I think
That's
frogs
what I.
hibernate.
That's what I don't get. It was buried in the ground. I was like,
I
either
can't
that
remember.
or either the
I
frog
think
was
they do though.
always dead. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we don't know. Was the frog ever alive? Like, it
It's
could have
like
been.
that's not how you make frogs legs. I can tell you that.
Yeah. I wrote this down. If you ever see a grown man giggling, just get out of there. Like if you see a grown man giggling or a grown boy giggling, just giggling. Like it's fine if you and
Giggling in
I
the woods. Get
we
out of
get
there.
to yeah giggling. If you
Yeah.
giggling by yourself, like just like by yourself, just like looking at nothing and just like giggling, you see, just
Yeah.
turn around, go the
Nah.
other way.
Turn around. Walk the other way.
Something ain't right here. I wrote this down, but this is mean, and I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. This is mean.
Pre-warning.
Yeah, like this is okay. Let me get
Forewarning.
all. This is I'm Unc status. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Sal. I'm everybody's uncle.
On
Okay.
status. Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Sal is like, I'm gonna be an old man and be like, this is why bullies exist, bro. Like, like if we a little bit more bully, you bully the weirdness out of this kid. This kid needs to be like, you need like a wedgie, like you need a wedgie or a
Just you need
swirly.
the right amount of bullying.
Yeah, just to like
Yeah.
straighten you up and be like, hey, hold him up. Am I weird? Like what? Just for you to go, maybe I'm being weird.
Somebody just needs to like punch him in his nose, hit that reset button right there. It's right there on the tip.
Bow,
Just hit it
you know what I'm
once,
saying?
you be good.
You reset and you go, okay, you know what? I'll stop like poking a little wooden doll to make somebody else sick. Because that's what happens. Like, tell me, can you sum up what is happening in this first? What happens at the end? How do we resolve this show? Like,
So-
he's picking on people. He's terrorizing his sister. His older brother kind of puts him in his place a
Yeah.
little bit every now and then. But what is happening?
Yeah, he's a weird kid who got into, because basically he's just like voodooism
Okay.
that he's doing with the dolls and everything. He's just targeting random people because he's not right in his head, because everything he's doing he's like thinks it's funny, like, oh, this is hilarious. There's a kid that he is like, I think it was his name, one kid who's kind of nice to him, Ichikawa, I think his name was,
Mm-hmm.
has a problem, I guess, with another kid. And
Oh, that's right.
So the main kid, weird kid, is Soichi. So Soichi, who's the weird kid, goes up to him. He's all like, "Hey, don't worry about it. I'll take care of him." Does this voodoo thing, where I guess this spider just hallucinates onto the kid, scares him.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
In the beginning, I think it's his sister is the one he shows the frog to. But he's just like, "Oh, y'all don't get me. Nobody understands me."
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just like a psychological thing of like, this is just a kid who's not in his right headspace, not in his right mind, who's just terrorizing people because he thinks it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
It ends with him like trying to scare Ichikawa in the woods by dressing up as, I guess, this like Slender Man looking thing.
Oh
knockoff.
yeah. Okay.
Um,
So that's why this note.
He gets
this
caught
note's
in like the bear trap. Yeah.
Okay, I made a note. I go, this fool trying to
You
looking
made
like
it, yeah.
looking like Kevin Durant with them calves. He's out there with this Slender Man. You know what I'm saying? He's looking like like a big old long spider, but he just skinny legs and skinny arms,
It's like
just like
skinny legs. It's like,
that boy looked like Kevin Durant in the woods trying to scare somebody. Slender Man out here strutting. He was that stick man. I go, this stick man is strutting out there in this
Shit,
woods.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Now I remember it. And he's like, because I was like, is he
Yeah.
actually using magic, or is he just like, he's got like a kind of like he's on stilts or something like that, right?
Yeah, he's like on like homemade stilts or something.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Okay.
Yeah, because he gets caught in that bear trap and then gets caught up in a tree.
Yeah.
The old man from earlier throws an axe at him.
Which is,
Just
which is
straight up throws an axe at it.
Yeah, like that is murderous intent. You know what I'm saying? Like, lock that man up. Okay, like,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess Suichi did. Did he get that kid eaten by a spider, or he just kind of like scared him? Like he was freaked out, like, or
No, I think it's just kind of like scared him. Like it's all real like psychological stuff.
so yeah, that's not a real spider, right? Like he
part,
was just right. That was just like in his mind.
I think it's just like hallucinating. Yeah,
Okay.
kind of like some type of hallucinogen. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I. That was the part that I was having a hard time. I was
Yeah.
like, how much of this is actually really happening, and how much is it not? Because there was somebody else too, where he was like pinning up a doll and nailing it to a tree in the woods, and there was a kid that was being affected by it, and I'm like, well, like I guess it was just the kind of like the voodooism that kind of was. Nothing showed up.
Yeah.
But I guess he just had like a stomach ache or something.
It's like the what do they call it? Mass hysteria type thing. Because everybody knows like that there's something going on, weird going on.
Yeah.
So it could be a tribute to like that mass hysteria type thing. But yeah, does that. Kind of resolves where he opens the box back up where you have the frog, and the frog's just like dead because it bones.
Yeah.
And the kid just says, "Oh man, I know it's been a while since I've talked to you or whatever," and he's just disappointed. He's like, "Oh, it's just bones now." Just like,
and that's the whole episode. Like that was the first episode.
Yeah,
and
the
I was
first
just like,
part of it. Yeah.
So are we gonna return to this kid?
Dude, wow.
Are we continue to return to this, or because then the next one, like we have kind of like this Annabelle kind of story, or like half.
Yeah. So it's
like a doll.
It's like an anthology. So yeah. So this one. So the first part was titled Soichi's Convenient Curse, and then the second half of it is titled Hell Doll Funeral. And so it's just like a story where there's like a curse or something that's happening that's turning, I guess, kids into dolls. It reminded me of Night of the Living Doll, the Goosebumps book. I don't know if you ever read that one or watched that.
I remember seeing the title and never read it.
Night of the Living Dummy. Night of the Living Dummy.
Okay, yeah.
Where they try to turn the kids into dummies. That's what that reminded me of. Yeah.
So like she was like a Pinocchio kind of style thing.
Yeah, like a reverse Pinocchio. Like she was turning into a doll.
Oh, and then like is like decayed or just like neglected or ignored, and then it just like she just like died. Is that what?
Because I think the thing is once they become a doll like fully, I guess you're supposed to burn the body. But the parents couldn't bring themselves to do that, so it just kept further decaying and like turned into like some body horror type stuff. Where it's like turning into like this grotesque creature. Because I guess they didn't follow the rules of what they needed to do.
Okay. Yeah, that one was really short too. It was also like maybe 8 minutes. Yeah, like I was like, and that's when I was real lost. I was already lost before. Like, what is that? And then they were really like, lost. "Oh, you think you're lost now?"
Just
whoa. By the way, I just saw one of the notes that I wrote down, and this is something the kids would say. I go, "This is now I get it. This boy needs to touch grass." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are so pale because you don't go outside. I get it now. You need to go outside. Like,
Yeah.
You need to touch grass. You need to get regrounded. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
By the way, this outro song,
See the sun, get a tan.
stop doing voodoo. This outro song, when
Don't
that
do it.
out, it is, it is one of the like best. I don't know how to truly describe how like good it is. There's this like kind of it's almost jazz, punk, rock, fusion. It's like it's got so
It's like
many
a
genres that
fusion, almost. Yeah.
yeah, dude, it is so good. Like the guy who's on guitar is doing like sweeps and solos and it's melodic, but they'll like yeah, I'm just jamming just thinking about it, dude. Like it reminded me of like
Yeah.
being in a band. Like I go, man, this is kind of like the good old days. It makes me want to be. I started reminiscing. I was like, dang, dude, this is
Yeah.
straight up fire, and you're gonna have to. Hopefully, you have the name and title so that I can look this up, and we can add this to a soon to be anime me playlist of music.
Spotify list.
Spotify list. There you go. There you go. Oh, one of the things that I noticed real quick when they're having this conversation out in the woods with those gloomy face,
Yeah.
I hear a word and it's not translated. And I'm like, snap, this is like the editing on a show that I don't notice, but now that I know some of the words, I'm like, that's not in the translation because he says baka. And I'm like, doesn't baka mean dummy or stupid but they don't even
Yeah.
translate that. It's not even in there. I'm like, where's that word in this in these captions? It was nowhere in the captions and I'm like, oh, they're probably like editing this for us, like no telling what else
Yeah.
they're saying. They could be saying something really terrible and they're like, oh, let's leave that part of it out there. America can't handle that, you know what I'm
Let's
saying?
leave that part out of it.
Yeah.
They don't need to handle this. We can
Yeah,
just
yeah.
leave that out.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I got one last note and we'll move
Edited
on.
like in China.
Um, this is my real horror story right here. Squatting toilets. He's in that restroom and that spider's coming out and there's a squatting toilet. That's probably that's the one thing. I don't know if I could do a squatting toilet in Japan. You know what I'm saying? Like, like how? Like how? Like how? Like what if you got bad knees? Like do Japanese people not have bad knees? Like
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it too much.
Knees aren't 100% right now.
Yeah. Like I ain't ready for that. Like if I were to walk into a restaurant, I'm like, looks like I'm gonna hold it. I don't know. Like,
Oh, I only got a certain amount of good bins left. I ain't gonna waste it on that.
yeah. I got to get up and down out of some chairs, and I can't waste it on this one. So, all right, Joey, hit me with some facts, bro.
All right, let's get into the facts of this show. So, the Junji Ito Collection is that in of itself. It is a anthology of uh, works from the creator Junji Ito himself, and they've taken stories from all different parts of his works and animated them into. There's basically going to be 24 segments, but it's 12 episodes total, each having kind of two parts, and then also two OVAs. So there's two additional two OVAs that came out along with this, and then the works. I wrote it down somewhere. So the stories came from the Junji Ito Masterpiece Collection
Hmm.
and Fragments of Horror. So if you want to go back and read those are the two volume stuff that these animated versions came out from. And so this was done by Studio Dean. It came out in January of 2018 and ran all the way till May of 2018. So it was directed by Shinobu Takashira, who was a key animator for the Digimon movie back in the day. So the
That's
director for this was was the key animator for Digimon the movie.
Quite the departure, I mean, quite the departure.
Yeah, quite the departure. And they
Hmm.
also did work on the character designs too as well. Um, we had the script writing was handled by Karo Sawada. The music compilation uh, was done by Hayashi, who also worked on Sakamoto Days uh, and Turkey Time to Strike.
Oh,
So the music director worked on those and some other stuff that we have covered. And then going back to where you were talking about sound design. So the sound director, uh, Hozumi Goda, uh, was the guy who was in charge of doing the sounds and stuff for the series. Uh, Interestingly enough, so we always talk about finding a good English dub actor for these Japanese animes and everything.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I've had my reservations and thoughts about that. The sound director, Hozumi Goda, is the Japanese dub actor for Remus Lupin in the Harry Potter series.
What? That
Reverse
is,
dubbing. The
yeah.
movie that came out in English. The reverse side of this.
You're melting my brain with that fact because I'm trying to
You
think. Not
never really
bad.
think about the reverse side. We always think
N-
about, getting the English right. We never
Yeah,
think
yeah,
about
yeah.
the reverse part of this.
That's cool.
Yeah. So um so yeah, we got that. So the opening song is called The Writhing and Agony Blues. And that is done by a band called the Paintballs. Or the Pinballs, my bad.
Okay, okay.
So the
That one, yeah.
Agony, the Writhing and Agony Blues by the Pinballs is the opening song. Um, the ending song is called Mutual Universe by Jocho, and it's spelled Jyocho.
Jocho.
So that was the ending
Uh,
song.
is this,
Jocho.
do they have other songs? Do you notice if they've done any other things for anybody else? Because, I
Uh,
mean,
I think they do like a lot of music and stuff. So
mm, mm,
like I said, I know some bands they will write songs specifically for this anime, or sometimes the studios will ask to use a song that's already been made. So it goes like back and forth. So
mm.
they do like because a lot of these times, like a lot of these music compositions and singers and stuff have stuff that they've already made and have been working on performing, and so I haven't really
Jocho.
looked into them and see what else they've done. Jocho.
Would say, spell that again? Jyocho? Or is it
Yeah,
J-O?
Jyocho. Yeah, Jocho.
Okay, okay. Let's see
When I
here.
saw it was Jyocho. It's
What's the name
your
of
spell
what,
checks trying to get you.
yeah, what's the name of the song again?
Uh, Mutual Universe. Mutual Universe.
You know, they have these songs in on Spotify, but
Might have to
the
look it
top,
up on YouTube.
yeah, because the Spotify has it in like Japanese. I'm like, oh, how am I supposed to look up this how am I supposed to look this up?
Google Translate this real quick.
Dang it. All right, all right. Well, I got the title written
Uh,
down, so
all right. So the voice act, yes. So the voice actor for Soichi, the Japanese voice actor, it's Mitsuya Yuji. And so going back to the reverse side of dubbing. So Mitsuya Yuji is the Japanese voice actor for Speedy Gonzales in the Looney Tunes.
the old school one or the
Uh,
new one?
they are yeah, the old school one and the Space Jam New Legacy voice for Speedy Gonzales. They are the Japanese dub voice for Timon in the Lion King series. Um, they play. There's a voice actor for Seymour from The Little Shop of Horrors. There's a Japanese voice actor for Seymour, the
That
guy.
is,
So they
yeah,
voice
yeah, yeah.
over Rick Moranis.
That is,
Um, and also Marty McFly from Back to the Future.
Dude, that's wild. Like, I gotta go back and hear some of these. By the way, if this man is Japanese doing a Mexican Japanese accent for Speedy Gonzalez, I'm coming for him, okay? Like, count your days. I'm about to reverse ice this boy. How dare you? How dare he?
But yeah. Oh, and uh, they voice Ruby Road in Fifth Element too. So Chris Tucker's character from the Fifth Element,
Dude, the
they
guy's
do the
got
voiceover for
range. Whoever this person is, they've
Dude,
got
tell
range
you.
because that's all over the place. Timon,
Yeah.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Like and it
I'm
makes
trying
me
to
want
find
to
a
go
through
watch like the
line.
Japanese dub of all this English stuff.
Yeah, Pumbaa. You know, yeah. And okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about all these voices, and they all have a little
Yeah.
bit of they're a little bit higher register, a little bit. Like every single one of them
Yeah.
is a little bit
Yeah.
on the tenor
On a
to alto.
higher range side.
Yeah.
Upper side.
Upper
Tenor, yeah.
side. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, like so now like seeing all this, I was just like, man, I want to go and like look all these Japanese versions up and just see how like how the reverse side would work if they work better. If it is better, I'm just gonna start watching everything in Japanese.
Well, I remember watching like people take they'll take the clips of something and they'll show it all in the different languages, like in French
Yeah.
or you know
Yeah.
in India or whatever like that, Italian, show all the different like
Yeah.
dubbings. But when they do the Japanese,
Yeah.
Japanese is always a little bit like it's a little over the top, but then also it's like,
Yeah.
wait a second, they're really giving it. You know what I'm saying? Like they are
Yeah.
delivering. And it
Same.
does make me think, yeah, like maybe I should listen to the Japanese version of some of these. I'm trying to think which one I saw.
So that's the Japanese one. So the English voice actor for Sochi, Austin Tindy, um, they voiced Sunakawa in My Love Story, and he voices Goro in Darling in the Franxx. Like those are some of his accolades.
Hey, you know what? A shout out to Darling in the Franxx. Back and listening to that review. It is.
It is. Oh,
I tell you what
yeah.
is. Oh, go
Yeah, I
ahead.
mean that's basically it.
By
Uh,
the
uh,
way, oh, go ahead. Do you have something for me? I got something for you. So I'm looking,
okay.
and it's nothing big, not a big deal. I've tried to find some reviews, and people love Junji Ito's work. They find a lot of his stuff is horrifying and like is worth, like Uzumaki is one of those that
Yeah.
you it was really well done and well received. This
Yeah.
show
Classic.
is not so well received. I don't know if you've seen any reviews on some of this stuff, but like a lot of people are kind of down on how they seem like it's or they feel like it's a little too rushed. They feel like it's not as polished or as some of the other stuff. Some people are complaining about the animation. There's just like a lot of things that just people just, I think, because they have Uzumaki so like fresh in their mind. Because I keep seeing referenced back to this to where like, well, Uzumaki did this and Uzumaki had this, and you're just like, well, yeah, I guess. But I think Uzumaki came out after this, I think. Let's see here. Because Uzumaki, I can't remember, but the reviews aren't great on this show. But then every now and then you see a couple good. Um, so like, here's a review. It was atrociously bad, just unforgivable. Thank God Uzumaki's getting a proper adaptation. So this is before that. This is 4 years ago. People were just like not. They were all pretty down on this whole like on the renditions that have been made. It's like they feel like it wasn't done completely well. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, where do we land on this? Let's
I
let's
thought it
guac
was good.
talk
I
it.
liked it.
Let's guac talk this.
Like
You go ahead.
let's guac talk this.
Go for it.
For me, like it wasn't anything inherently bad about it.
Hmm.
Uh, like I said, it's all different stories and works. of Junji Ito's uh,
Mm-hmm.
that is being covered and done, and so it's just one of those things where if you don't know his works versus as if you have read the works, people still find it scary, psychologically horror. If you're into horror, if you're not into horror too, as well.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I thought it was like I didn't see anything inherently bad with it. As
Yeah.
far as like animation seemed okay, there was nothing really wrong with that. As far as like what it pertained to, like I said, uh, voodooism is practiced in the real world here, so it has real world elements. Um, we all know that weird kid. That's a real person in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So like all these situations, uh, for me, is the you find the horror in the realness of it
Mm-hmm.
because all this stuff is and can actually kind of happen in the real world where we live in.
Yeah.
Um, so which I think that's like uh, part of what Junji Ito does too. Like I said, a lot of his stuff is psychological or horror. He does a lot of body stuff too as well. Like I said, he's an amazing horror artist. Even with Uzumaki, we've reviewed it.
Mm-hmm.
People had their reservations about that too as it came out. Uh, as far as like people were upset that it was only 6 episodes and it was being rushed. A lot of people still complain about the animation and stuff. So I think you're always gonna have those people
Yeah.
complaining about those things, no matter what.
Yeah.
Um, but as like for me, uh, 1 out of 5 voodoo dolls. How many am I nailing to a tree? Um, I'll give this a 3. I'll meet it halfway in the middle.
Are you gonna watch any more of this?
Yeah, I'll probably yeah I'll watch more of it. It's a lot of different stuff. So he's a real respected horror artist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch more of it for spooky
Mm-hmm.
season.
You know, they the covers, like if you're looking at the cover art for each, each still frame for each episode, they're freaky, they're scary. Like they
Yeah,
accomplish at least that. You know what I'm saying? Like the way a lot of it looks and how like drab some things are and how like monochrome to kind of help. I feel like they do all those things effectively. I do find myself sometimes maybe less freaked out by some of the stuff than I want it to be. Like I want it to be a little scarier than it actually is. I think sometimes I'm watching and I'm like, there were some things like the very beginning of it and the glow of the light and he's out there like nailing this doll to the woods. Um, I was kind of feeling that that would be the whole thing, like the feeling of it throughout the show. But the show kind of like he's almost kind of a mundane. He thinks he's scarier than he actually is, but then his family kind of puts him in his place. He's just a regular kid, but that he just
yeah,
dabbles in voodooism and stuff like that. And so it's kind of like I don't know, like I got to get taken out of it a little bit here and there. But I read a review, and one of these is like you got to remind yourself that Japanese has a the Japanese have a different take on what horror is and looks like, and so you go, yeah,
yeah.
like it's culturally it'll be a little bit different than the stuff that we grew up on that you might not completely attach to you because I'm
Understand?
yeah, I don't fully understand some of the like situations and things that are actually horrifying. I'm trying to think, what was one of the things that I was like I don't get that part, but I bet you it's like a cultural thing. Oh, it'll come to me when it's too late. But anyways, if I were to give this my review, one out of
Uh,
five voodoo dolls, how many am I nailing to a tree? I'd probably about a 2. I'm probably about a 2. I enjoyed, for the most part, most of it. I might watch the next one just to see like this what this continues to look like. I'm guessing that the format it will probably be like 2 episodes on the next episode, like another 2 stories
yeah,
told, right? Like it seems like that's going to be our
yeah,
pattern. Okay, yeah.
and yeah. I think
Yeah.
like because I know, uh, like I think with the Force and stuff, when it comes to cultural understanding. I know there is a well-known forest in Japan called the Suicide Forest,
Yes.
because that's what happens there. So I think like the attachment to that, like having stuff happen in the forest, it's more of a cultural thing of like, oh yeah, there's this thing that
Yeah.
happens in real life. Because like I said, it's that real life horror situation that comes into it.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's like for them it's even more prevalent for them to have that situation and the way that's all depicted a little bit closer to what they understand as horror because they have that in their culture already. Like I'm trying to think of the scary things that we have in our culture. Besides taxes, bro, besides having a full-time
Tow
job,
bill coming in,
Tobin.
3 months
uh,
late.
uh, late meals. Going to the restroom, no toilet paper. Horrifying.
God, dude, no words.
The worst. Uh,
Horrifying.
Somebody showing up to your
Oh,
house when you're just trying to chill, and then you're trying to hide, and then they see you through the window. Terrifying. Uh, Either way, Joe Angel, I'm scared, bro.
all scared. We're all scared
We
here.
scared up
But
in
you know
this mug.
what?
You know what's not
We
scary?
scared up in this mug, guys. What's not scary is this podcast, guys. Because even though we bring you the scary anime, we are here to make it through the scariness with y'all. And where can you do that with us? Wherever you listen and watch podcasts, such as YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean. Wherever you listen to us, where we watch us, that's where we are, guys. And you can also go find us at our website, anime-me.com, where you can find not only this episode, but all the other episodes of all the other animes we have covered. Because, guys, there's a lot, and the list just keeps growing, y'all. And who knows? Maybe we might watch these Japanese dubs of American stuff.
Yo,
You
it's
never
coming.
know,
It's
guys.
coming full circle, boy.
It's coming. It's coming full circle, y'all. Well, I've been Joanna with my co-host out, and we'll see you on the next one. Liz.
Peace.
これはアニメミーでした。これから帰国の旅を始めます。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
I'm trying to decide if whenever I upgrade my phone, if I want to stay with Apple.
Oh, snap. Jumping ship. I haven't heard anybody do that in
Like,
20 years, bro.
well, it's just like because
It's the
they
same thing.
released the I don't know. I think I sent you that meme with the new iPhone 17, where the brick is like sticking super far out. I don't know if I sent you that one. Like the back of it.
The camera where they're like, it's the
Uh,
thinnest ever. It's like, is
yeah.
it that thin really? The camera's still the same size.
Yeah, like you just like because I was talking to my broker a little bit about it, and I was just like, man, like honestly, they haven't like ever since Steve Jobs left the plane. It's like they haven't done anything like actually innovative. Like it just seems like we upgraded the camera, little battery life, did like minimal things. Like there hasn't anything been too drastic.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I see all these other phones and stuff that are like doing these things. I know I was watching some like tech show. They had like an actual touchscreen that was like a wrist, like a bracelet. Like you actually like clip it over your wrist.
Oh, snap.
And I was like, man, that looks cool. The only thing that's really keeping me is I've like put so much effort and time into like my iTunes and like Apple Music and all my playlists. It's like I put so much like effort and like time in that. I was like, I don't know if I want to start over again because I haven't really don't use Spotify like that. I really don't know how like Google Play Store is.
Dude.
Plus, I have my Japanese iTunes account too, so I'm just like, it's the only thing keeping me with
That's
Apple,
tough.
honestly.
Yeah, I'm stuck in it because of the ecosystem. Like I've got a bunch of Apple products. You know, I've got the iPad, I got my laptop, I got my phone.
Yeah, everything's
and
linked up, connected together.
they sync.
Yeah.
You know, I got like lights and like scenes in my house, locks and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's all Apple HomeKit. So I'm just like in the ecosystem. If Apple came out with a car, I'm probably
In it.
got that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that car.
Got that.
A pair of shoes, Apple shoes. Yeah, I'm wearing a pair of
Apple
Apple shoes.
shoes,
You know what I'm
got
saying?
it.
Like, it's just, I got to because, like, it has to match my Apple pants and my Apple shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the whole
Yeah.
ecosystem.
Got the whole fit.
I got that Apple fit. The only thing I worry about
Oh,
with other phones is that, like, every time I see somebody working with another phone, they have a problem with,
yeah.
like they just don't last very long. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just like, they slow down. They like really get really bogged down. I'm like, yeah, my phone gets slow too, though. But whenever that's when the storage is too filled up, and so, like, I don't know if it's
Yeah.
like a thing. I don't know. It's been so long since I've had a regular. When was the last time you had something non-Apple? You used to be a non-Apple guy.
Honestly, I was just whatever phone I could get. Honestly,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
where
yeah,
I
yeah.
was.
You know what? Bring
Like,
back
it was
bring back
like,
the Razor, bro,
it
or
did.
the Nokia brick phone, a flip phone.
Before they banned Huawei in America, some of their stuff they were making, I was like, dude, that looks cool. I want one of those phones. But then
Yeah,
they
yeah.
banned them in America, so it's like, oh, I guess maybe it was
Yeah,
that.
I guess we can't have anything fun. I'm here for it.
But I did see like they actually upgraded the zoom in on the new iPhone.
Yes, it
Like the
has.
super zoom actually looks better. So I was like,
I
all right, well at least they like fixed that. At least
a
like
friend of
could they
mine.
get? I saw where they compared it to I think the S24 or 25,
Hmm.
and there was just like minimal differences. I think the 25 got a little bit more further in, but other than that, I mean, it still got about as far on the
It's
iPhone.
interesting. It's interesting because you see content creators always using the iPhone, or like people who are making like short films and stuff use iPhones. I'm like, yeah, but aren't other cameras able to do this? But I don't. I guess I don't see it as often. Where like, oh, we're gonna shoot a
Yeah,
film and I'm gonna do it on a Samsung, and I'm like, yeah, you don't. I don't know if I see that or if it's just they're not promoting that. Like maybe they are doing it.
yeah,
It's not in my
yeah.
stratosphere of social
That might be
media
it.
or media content that I consume. So I don't know. It's out there, maybe.
Yeah,
Tell me how that goes.
it's out there, maybe.
You know.
But I mean, I haven't upgraded anyways, just because I like the home button. Like I got the SE that still has the little home button on the bottom
Oh,
with the fingerprint reader.
dang. Okay, so you
Like,
you you got to lead with that.
like
I didn't know you was way back. I didn't know you was
yeah.
old school like that. I didn't know you had.
Like I understand how Tony Munoz feels about phones now and
Yeah.
upgrading because I'm just like now since all the new ones don't have the fingerprint scanner and the home button, I'm like I don't want to mess with all that other stuff. Like,
Dude, I
just give me
forget.
my home button, I'm good.
I'm this close to getting a landline, bro. I'm like, let's go back to landlines, dude. Like, I'm
Just go
about that.
back, man.
I'm go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on a big old machine that has the voicemail and I had to hit the little button that
Yeah,
you sent a voicemail
to
to the.
play it all and clear it out.
There's got to be something that connects because I thought about this the other day. I was like, man, I'd like a phone. Like, if my phone's in the house and my phone rang, instead of me picking up my iPhone, I'd like to be able to just pick up a phone with a cord that's still connected to my iPhone.
Yeah,
But if I'm talking on the phone, I want a big old phone.
like Bluetooth it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want a big old phone with a
yeah.
long
Boom.
cord. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like, and whenever I'm angry, I could like slam
I,
that mug down, like bang.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
slam
Like,
it.
conversation
They don't
over.
have that, but I think I think they have the actual just like phone part that's Bluetooth capable. So I think you connect it to the phone and then you can answer it on that. It does. I don't think it has like the whole uh like homing that the old phones have, but it has
Hmm.
that part. I think you could get
Yeah,
that's like
yeah, yeah.
Bluetooth.
By the way, this is how old people, me and you old heads,
Yeah, yeah. Because all the kids
be.
answer like this now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They go
Like,
like
come
this.
on.
Yeah, it's like what's
Come
that?
on. What is
What are you trying to say? You
this?
trying to do a heart? Is that what you trying
Hey,
to do a heart? So you gotta answer. I think.
all right, 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 all
All
right,
right.